Dogs are adorable, aren't they? There are many characteristics or traits of the many dogs in this world that involve their ears, their color, their fur type, and their body size or type. Today I picked out one of the most fascinating and playful breeds to ever exist from way back around 200 years ago. I'm talking about the golden retrievers. And if you don't believe it, Goldens have a lot to be learned from. So today we are going to be talking about the origin of these retrievers, how they were bred, and how they are today. And we're also going to be talking about how they help us mentally and physically. So let's begin our journey going back into the 1860s in Scotland and meet Sir Dudley Marjoribanks, who later changed his name to Baron Tweedmouth. One day he randomly decided to cross the flat-coated retrievers with the Tweedwater Spaniels and some other British breeds. In present day, the flat-coated retriever is extinct, sadly. Or no, the flat-coated retriever rarely exists, and the Tweedwater Spaniel is sadly extinct since the 1800s or like the 19th century due to this a lot of crossbreeding that was going on. He had in mind the he had in mind to create like the ultimate breed, and he tried to do that in his Scottish estate Wisachan, and he started by getting this flat-coated retriever of rare color by the name of Nose, and then he also got a Tweedwater Spaniel by the name of Belle, who was a Lady Kirk breeding. And News was basically like a red apple in a basket of green apples because he was like the red color type of this breed. And since he was a red color, he was famous, and some stories were made up, like where he came from. About some say he came from Brighton, England, from a Russian circus trainer. Well, he was sold from one, and they both began their breed with their four with their four yellow or golden pups, who were Cowslip, Ada, Crocus, and Primrose, and Cowslip got made into another one. And now we're getting back into more of the present, or we're gonna like more into the 1900s, and they became a super hunting breed by that time, since they kind of started to grow in population. And there was also the British Scottish golden retrievers that I was like talking about, but then we have the American type, and then they started mixing everywhere around like the world. And so right now we had these ones, but like a British dog by the name of Pluto won Best of Honors in 1933 in the And then we're moving on close to World War II, where they all started going to their separate ways. Like like the like the American type started to be bred more in American kennels. It was basically still the British type, and the British one started to grow like stronger muscles, stronger forequarters. But then there was also these standards that both the British and Americans had that were for the British that it was any color of gold or cream, and for the American one was a lustrous gold of any type of shade. And then we're gonna move on more into like the present and today, where there where we found out more about like their weight and all that stuff, like and also their how they have been today. Like they have been the second most popular breed in 1999, and like for the males, they had for weight 65 to 75 pounds and 24 inches for their heights, and for females, they had 22 inches for height and 55 to 65 pounds. And their life expectancy was of 10 to 13 years for both if treated well, but they could, and now they also have been taught to be like service dogs or rescue dogs. But we still won't discard them from being like the hunting dogs. In other words, they are also bird dogs, and they are there if you're ever going through a tough time. It's not just you, but like your family or someone else. And with that, we reached the end where we have learned about their origin and then throughout the years and how they are in today's world. And if you ever consider adopting one or if you have one, you will now know the history of how they came to this world. Thank you.